In the last couple of months, Belgium has seen regional and national strikes owing to wage legislation, among other factors. The three largest trade unions, ACV, ACLV and ABVV, organized a national strike in Brussels on Monday to protest against wage legislation and demand more purchasing power for workers. According to local police, around 70,000 to 80,000 protesters made the trip to Brussels. The strike caused major disruptions in public transport and post-delivery across the city. Maria Helinska, General Secretary of the CSC Labour Union, one of the unions involved in the protest, said, "Many people are currently digging into their savings, if they have any at all. A lot of people are vulnerable and find it hard to live." Meanwhile, the Prime Minister, Alexander De Croo, has expressed concern as he said that he understands the concerns of the unions, but purchasing power compensation is much better regulated in Belgium than in other countries. He added by saying, "Automatic indexing of wages works. We have already had 4 index increases. This means that people's salaries, allowances or pensions have increased 4 times in a row by 2%. In other countries, discussions are being held to determine how to compensate for purchasing power, whereas in Belgium, this is done automatically." The protests kicked off a series of other demonstrations across Belgium. Security personnel of Brussels' Zaventem Airport, the largest in the country, also went on strike on Monday amid personnel shortages. Security personnel at the airport complained about difficulties managing large volumes of passengers following the relaxation of COVID-19 restrictions, which created over 8 hours long lines at security screenings this past weekend. As a result, all departures from the airport were cancelled on Monday. Personnel of Belgium's flag bearer, Brussels Airlines, are also set to strike later this week, citing high work pressure.
"I'm playing a millionaire to show that they have enough of everything, while these people here have to live off a small wage. And while prices have gone up significantly, the Belgian government still wants to hold on to the Wage Act."
The Wage Standard Act, adopted in 1996, allows the government to put a cap on salary increases every 2 years to make sure wages remain competitive with neighboring countries. Despite rising prices, Belgian workers will this year receive a salary increase of 0.4%. Unacceptable, according to the country's labor unions.
When I go and buy a bread, it cost €1.60 a few months ago. Now it costs €2.20. That's 60 cents of a price increase. But the indexation system we have doesn't follow this price increase. So you still are buying the same bread, but you don't have an increase of your wage. And it's the work of the people that create the wealth in this country, and they should, the fact that there's wealth in this country should be distributed to the people too.